So Rebekah kind of, as I said before, I work with her in the ministry. And she's really good at Bible crawling. Like, she'll just get a word from God, or something will inspire her to look a certain way, or a verse will kind of highlight as she goes through social media. And ever since I gave her the Old Testament gift of prophet, priest, and king, queen, however you want to say it, ruling royalty, she's been able to really move with a lot of muscle, which is kind of awesome and kind of terrifying. Because as people use the same gifts I'm using, I get more data on how that's going, what that looks like. Instead of having an internal view, I have an external view. I'm just like, whoa, she's like moving. So because this is kind of weird for us, right? God said, you will walk and talk with Lindsay, just look towards Christmas. And now we're past Christmas, but my other dream, I saw 7 presents. So I was thinking maybe 7 days of Christmas. And then I saw the word Atlanta. So I'm willing to play this out till New Year's. Because once it hits New Year's 1st, it's not Christmas anymore. And then I'll have to talk to heaven as to, did I do something wrong? Are you trying to train me to hear the correct voice? Like, was that not your voice? So it's kind of, I don't know. I was really having a hard time with it earlier, and then this video came across my feed, and this guy said, hey, I just got out of the gym. God wanted me to say to someone out there, like, your destiny is safe. You will be married. You will have a good career. You will do the things you and God talked about. And it's like, okay, I can hold on till New Year's on that. That was a good sign. Like, I appreciate that. So here for this episode is the Bible verses that came to Rebekah for this situation. Because you have to remember, I've had like powerful dreams about who Rebekah's going to marry, who my roommate Dalton is going to marry, that my coworker Patrick is going to get married, who my brother's going to get married. And this doesn't mean it's pressure on potentially Lindsay or whoever I marry. It means it's the responsibility is mine to make sure I'm properly putting weight on my dreams, and I'm properly discerning them, and I'm making sure they come from God, and that the last time I tripped over pornography was like in August, so it shouldn't be hounding me this far down the line, but is this my fault? But anyways, here's the Bible verses. So we have Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. Forget what happened long ago. Okay, I guess that's talking about the pornography. Don't think about the past. That's really useful. I'm creating something new. There it is. Do you see it? I have put roads in deserts, streams in thirsty lands. Okay, so God's doing amazing things for the motion of civilization. Well, this is kind of what I want to do in Russia. Okay, then we go to Matthew 6, verse 34. Do not worry about tomorrow. It will take care of itself. You have enough to worry about today. That's fair. That's really good. So I'm trying. I don't like living in hyper states. Like, is this real? Is this not real? Am I doing this? Am I not doing this? 1 Corinthians 6, 17. But anyone who is joined to the Lord is one in spirit with him. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. But God shows undeserved kindness to everyone. That's why he appointed Jesus Christ to choose you to share in his eternal glory. You will suffer for a while, but God will make you complete, steady, strong, and firm. And then we go to Deuteronomy 4. But all of you that were faithful to the Lord your God are still alive today. Okay. Oh yeah, I think that translation seemed a bit weak sauce, and I went and looked up the original Hebrew, so this one's closer to the original Hebrew. But you who held tightly to the Lord your God are alive today, every one of you. See, that's more poetic. And then I looked for an even deeper one that was more true to the original text. This is Deuteronomy 10, verse 20. You shall fear and worship the Lord your God with awe-filled reverence and profound respect. You shall serve him and cling to him, hold tightly to him, be united with him, and you shall swear oaths by his name. He is your praise and glory. He is your God, who has done for you these great and awesome things, which you have seen with your own eyes. That was really good. And that's pretty true. Deuteronomy 11, verse 22. For if you are careful to keep all this commandment, which I am commanding you to do, to love the Lord your God, to walk, that is to live each day and every day, in his ways, and to hold tightly to him, then the Lord will drive out all these nations from before you, and you shall dispossess nations greater and mightier than you. So he'll put your enemies at your feet. Deuteronomy 30. By loving the Lord your God and obeying his voice, did I do this one already? No. And by holding closely to him, for he is your life, your good life, your abundant life, your fulfillment, and the length of your days, that you may live in the land which the Lord promised to give to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then Psalm 41, verse 12. As for me, you uphold me in my integrity, and you set me in your presence forever. And then the next verse is kind of poetic. I like that. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. Amen and amen. And so I thought those were good. I like those. Okie dokie, back to some dreams.